So guys, in case I forget to mention this, I just remember and said, let me explain to you. You might be watching the video without getting the information. The cost of the visa fee is 33,000 CFA for Cameroonians. Then don't forget that you equally need a medical insurance. I didn't talk about how you are going to get or how much you need. The medical insurance shows that the minimum you are going to supply to the embassy is equivalent to 20 million CFA francs. On how to get this insurance, you need to contact the insurance company. Remember, this is not the amount of money you are paying, but the balance. There is something called, they know how they do it. Just go there and tell them that you need an insurance policy for, in fact, you need an insurance to cover your travel to Italy as a student. The visa type you are applying for is called the national visa. Now, these are the remaining documents. Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining today. I am going to take this video slowly because I think I have some slight headache, but we have to keep moving. Thank you so much. Today's video, we are going to be talking about how to study in Italy and of course, the visa application documents. If you're a Cameroonian following this page, in Nigeria, a Ghanaian, a Kenyan, a South African, the process is almost the same, but I would recommend that you check the embassy's website of your home country. Now, these requirements I'm going to be giving you, Cameroonians, pay attention to this. But before I proceed, for those who are watching me from Cameroon and who intend to immigrate to Italy as students, all right, this visa you are going to be applying for is a long stay visa. And pay attention to all the requirements, because especially the proof of funds and all the other documents. And equally, before I proceed, let me tell you that those who are in Cameroon that will be applying from Cameroon, there is an information on the website of the embassy which states that they are suspending visa application and legalization of documents from June. I think the 6th month is June till the 1st of July. All right, am I correct? Yes, till the 1st of the 7th month, which means that on the 2nd of the 7th month, they will now commence receiving visa applications and legalization procedures. I hope you understand. This is for my followers in Cameroon. The visa documents include, one, the visa application form. I do not want to waste a lot of time. These are the documents because there are some changes you need to verify depending on where you are. All right, I'm talking now based on those in Cameroon. Those in Nigeria and Ghana, it is almost the same, but there will be slight changes. All right, so you have to pay attention to all of this. When you submit the files, you are not going to get any issues at all. Please do not forget about this. 2 passport size photographs. You should check the background. Probably it would be a white background like this. Most of the time it's a white background like this, but some embassies will ask you for red backgrounds, but I don't think the changes is enormous. Now let me go to the next document. I have my jotter down here, all right, because I was checking the embassy website before I'm bringing this video, and there is a lot I want to say here. Now, the next document you need is a passport data page. Remember, the passport data page has to be, it should be at least 6 months, 1 year, 6 months. That is how I always say it. What do I mean here? If your passport is about to expire, you should make sure that before it expires, when you are applying for this visa, it has at least 1 year, 6 months to expiring date. Now, for Cameroonians, what I saw on the embassy's website, the Italian embassy in Yaoundé, Cameroon, they say that for you to apply for the visa, the long stay visa, I mean, which is a more than 90 days visa, if you are going to study in an institution in Italy, remember and make sure you select the category of visa you need. When you go to the website, you are going to see everything. I hope I remember to put the link down there. Now, when you go to the website, they say your passport must be at least valid for 3 months extra to the visa you are applying for, which means that if you are going for a more than 90 days visa, remember they are going to give you a visa for 1 year, so you have to make sure that 3 months in addition to the 90 days your passport is going to be. So at least you need at least a 6 months passport. All right, I hope you understand. It shouldn't be below 6 months to expiring date when you are applying for this. I hope you get it. Now, some other nationalities will supply birth certificate. Pay attention to this. Originals, not the legalized or photocopies. All right, originals. That is another document you need. Then the next document I want to talk about is the proof of accounts, financial statement or bank statement, proof of funds. All right, and for the proof of funds, you need to submit 6 months bank statement. Okay, it has to be 6 months bank statement, and of course these bank statements must, you know how you have to put the money in the account. You don't just carry money and go and you bump it in the account. No, the bank account must show some chronological assessment. And of course, if you are being sponsored, this is the first thing. First, you should prove that you are the one sponsoring yourself. And if you are the one sponsoring yourself, you need to show how you are getting money. I hope it is understood. Now, if you are being sponsored, you equally need to show who is sponsoring you. And I want to draw your attention to the fact that there are two people that are preferred. All right, your father or your mother should be your sponsor, or your brother or sister. These should be the people that can sponsor you. Now, where are they located? If you are applying from Cameroon, make sure that your sponsor is located in Cameroon. If you are applying from Nigeria, make sure your sponsor is located in Nigeria. If you are applying from Ghana or South Africa, make sure your sponsors are in these particular countries. All right, your sponsor should not be in America and you are applying for a visa. No, they will not give you the visa. And again, if your sponsors are not located in these countries where you are, the only place they can be located is in Italy. The reasons why they are doing so, I already understand why. They want to make sure they are able to verify everything to their fullest. So this is what you need to know. And again, you can be sponsored by an institution. All right, or you can be sponsored by yourself or your parents. Make sure you verify every detail. Now, how much do you need in your bank account? You need around 5,520 euros if you are a Cameroonian applying from Cameroon. And how much do you need per month? According to the Italian embassy in Cameroon, you need at least 460 euros every month for the entire duration of one academic year. All right, please verify again so that you know what is happening. I hope this is understood. And again, the next document you need to show is family start document. All right, Cameroonians ask from the court. I think there is something called family start document, and Ghanaians, you can ask this from the Ghanaian authorities. I don't know how you are going to get it. Other nationalities follow same. If you doubt anything, email the embassy or check the embassy's website. All details are there. Do not rush. Okay, that is the reason why I always go there before I come back to you guys with all the information. The next document you need is a letter of acceptance from the university. In case your university doesn't send a letter of acceptance to you, then you have to show proof that you actually did pre-enrollment on Universitali. It is very, very important. Do not neglect this, because when you neglect some documents, you may just involve problems or invite problems to yourself. It is very, very important, guys. Now, the next document I want to talk about is receipts of the request of declaration of value, which is the DOF. All right, you know how to get this. If you do not know how to get it, you send an email to the Italian embassy. They are going to tell you how to get this document. Now, if you are going for bachelor's degree, this is now your educational credentials. If you are going for bachelor's degree, make sure your YX certificate, your O levels, your advanced level, your WSC, depending on where you're coming from, all these documents, Cameroon, Nigerian, Ghanaians, Liberians, Sierra Leoneans, Kenyans, they have different documentations, right? Show your high school documents, originals. Then, if you are going for master's, of course, you need to add your bachelor's degree. If you are going for PhD, then your master's degree needs to be added. But your documents must be intact, all right? Because without your past educational certificates, remember your transcripts must be complete. It is very necessary for you to show all required documents, guys. Do not mess up with this, because if you do, you are going to have issues, serious issues. Then you need your past medical insurance, all right? Insurance for the past 30 days. Of course, you need that. For companies to apply for insurance or to pay for insurance, you can check Swiss Care. You can check I think Europass. All right, yes, you can check. There is another insurance company. If I remember, I will put the name down there. I always forget it. AXA Insurance, that's the name. So please ask all of them, and of course ask the embassy what you can provide, so that you can obviously get. If you doubt anything, please get back to the embassy. They are going to explain everything to you. Then the next thing you need is the flight reservation. You need to reserve flight, a two-way flight, not just the one way, aller and retour. This is how we call it in French. Okay, in Cameroon it's called aller and retour. That is in French, not in Cameroon. I beg your pardon. So two-way flights reservation is very important. Make sure it shows the date you are traveling, most especially. I understand that maybe some people will come back to me, they will be like, Milton, but I'm not going to come back. How do I get my, when you are paying the flight, make sure you tell the embassy. For now, it's just a reservation. You are not paying, right? So you can reserve and pay. Why not? Then another thing you need is accommodation, proof of accommodation. And someone was telling me the university is asking for 3 months accommodation, and I advise him to pay. But now you do not know if you are going to get the visa or not. I'm saying this so that in case anyone has a doubt, according to the embassy's website, you need to show bookings, all right, hotel bookings or accommodation booking, and you can book a hotel. It doesn't matter, all right. If you can get accommodation from school, it speaks more volume. But if you don't have the money to pay for school to secure accommodation, show hotel bookings from a hotel, all right. You can use booking.com. It's very affordable, and I think with booking.com you can book, and there is a particular day you can cancel it in case your visa is not granted. So make sure you go through the site very well so that you know what you are doing. Then I already talked about the bank statement, the proof of funds, who can sponsor you, and all the other details. If you have documents, make sure you put all those documents. Now if you are being sponsored by people, make sure they give you what is called letter of sponsorship letters. If your parents, for example, like I said, it's either you sponsor yourself or your parents. Now they have to be in Italy or in Cameroon. In case you are in Cameroon applying, or if you are in Nigeria applying, they have to be in Nigeria or Italy. If you are in Ghana applying from Ghana, they have to be in Italy or in Ghana. That is where your sponsors must be for Italian study visa. All right, now they need to give you sponsorship letters. Then again, equally need to show proof how they are getting money. Do they work? What do they work? Do they have employment contracts, pay slips? Of course, let them supply you a pay slip and a 6 months bank statement. This is what you need to know, and I believe with this you are good to go. Guys, if you have any issue, please let the comment section receive you. If you need a one-on-one consultation with me, book from the video description box, then I will be with you in a jiffy. I hope you get what you are looking for. Till we meet again in another video. Peace.